Hari Om children, Namaste. We will start today's Samskriti session with the usual prayers. Monish will repeat after me. Okay? Om Vakratunda Mahakaya
Om Vakratunda Mahakaya
Surya Koti Samaprabha
Suryakoti Samaprabha
Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva
Nirvignyam Kuru Me Deva
Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada
Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada
Saraswati Namastubhyam
Saraswati Namastutyam
Namastubhyam
Namastubhyam
Varade Kamarupini Varade Kamarupini
Varade Kamarupini
Vidyarambam Karishyami
Vidyarambam Parishami
Siddhir Bhavati Me Sada Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada
Siddhi
Bhavatu
Bhavatu
Me Sada
Me Sada
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu
Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu
Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha
Guru Devo Maheshwaraha
Guru Sakshat Parabrahma
Guru Sakshat Parabrahma
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Tasma Shri Gurave Namaha.
Thank you, Monish. By practicing every day, you can chant in a better way. Okay? Listen carefully every day, every class. Huh? Thank you. Now over to Sudha ma'am.
Namaste children. Last week we discussed about laziness, how it is our enemy, how we have to win over it. So I asked some students to volunteer to discuss about this topic. So Vaishnavi, Vishruta and Vedant, they had volunteered. So first we start with Vaishnavi, next to Vishruta, then Vedant. Okay Vaishnavi, is it your own story or what? You have made
This is my own story.
Very good, very good. Come on, very clear.
Hari Om. Today I will be telling a story on the bad effects of laziness and what all it costs us. Arjun was a bright young man, but he had one big problem: laziness. He always put things off, believing that he had time. When his teacher gave him a big project, Arjun procrastinated until the last minute. As a result, his work was rushed and sloppy, and he received a poor grade. Later, his father asked him for help on the farm, but Arjun ignored the request. He continued to avoid responsibilities, wasting time instead of working towards his goal. Over the years, his friends succeeded, but Arjun remained stuck. He realized too late that his laziness had cost him opportunities and his future. Determined to change, Arjun began setting goals and working hard every day. Though it was difficult, he saw positive changes. Arjun's story teaches us that laziness may feel good in the short term, but its long-term effects can cost us opportunities, success, and happiness. The key is to take action today rather than putting off things for tomorrow. Thank you.
Very nice, Vaishnavi. Yes, you have to set goals and work for it. Laziness appears to be a pleasure for you, but in the long term, happiness is only through hard work. Very nice. Okay, Vishruta, she also has written her own story.
Once, a girl named Sujata, who was very hardworking,
had finished her annual grade 7th exams. The results would come out after 5 days. She was very excited. After all, she was the topper of the class. After 5 days, the results came out. As usual, she was. Amma, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
As usual, she scored first in almost all of the subjects. Due to this, she had a very good reputation with the teachers. She had even become the head girl of her previous school. During her holidays, her aunt came to visit. As a present, she gifted Sujata an iPhone. Sujata was very happy, as she had never had an electronic gadget of her own before. She felt as if she could finally fit in with her friends who had gotten their phones way before. But in order to maintain discipline, her mother allowed her to watch it only for half an hour. But whenever she told her friends about her time limit, they asked her that they asked her about how she agreed to it, and they may also made fun of her, which made Sujata beg and plead her mother to increase the time limit. But the humiliation still remained. She was able to bear with it for a few months, but could not continue for the rest of the year. She kept begging her mother to increase the limit to give a pause to the jokes made by her friends. Slowly, she started to get addicted and became very lazy. This addiction created a wall between her and studies, along with extracurriculars. It started depriving her from focusing in class. This continued for a while until her ninth grade board exams, where she barely passed. At the arriving of her results, both her parents and teachers were taken aback at her poor performance. Her mother confiscated her phone as a punishment, but Sujata was too addicted. Every night she snuck into her mother's room and took her phone to watch it. It was not much long till she failed ninth and had to attend it again. After seeing her friends, who were also addicted to their phones, pass, she felt sad and guilty for falling into the hands of laziness. She tried hard to stop neglecting her studies and developed a hobby to distract her from phones. Her determination and realization led to hard work, and her hard work led to success, which was passing ninth grade at the top ranking. In the same way, we must also try to demolish laziness from our body and try to overcome it at our capability or try to avoid it in the first place. We must remember that God will only help those who are friends with hard work and determination and are far from the reach of laziness. Dhanyavadaha.
Very nice story. You have explained how addiction to gadgets, which is very common nowadays, it prevents you from becoming successful and makes you lazy. So you all have to be very careful about that using gadgets. Well done. Then what about Vedant? Yes, Vedant. Have you also written your own story?
Yes, Amma.
Oh, very good.
Harihi Om. Mama Nama Vedantah. Today I am going to tell you a story about laziness. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Abhinav. So, he was lazy. So, his parents were worried about his future as his laziness can land him in trouble. So, his mother got an idea, and the next day she took him to the farm and told that there is a treasure chest under the farm, and if he mines it, in the next 2 days, the treasure will all be his. So his mother told him that, and he was very thrilled and excited. But soon after she told him, his lazy thoughts started going into his mind. He thought, no, because I have 2 days now, it's already getting dark, so I'll leave it off. He told. This is the first day. Now, in the second day, he first thought he would have breakfast and then go and mine it. But after eating his breakfast, he felt very sleepy and thought, I'll just for a while and then mine. So, after that, slowly it became dark. Now he thought, I can't mine now because it's dark and many wild animals will come into our farm. So, he left it. The next day when his mother came to check, he did, and he told that he didn't mind, his mother reprimanded him very much. She told him that if he has the potential but cannot use his time properly, he can achieve nothing. But if he tried to at least find it, he would have found it, and also could have kept it with it. But after the reprimanding, he learned his lesson, but he did not find the goal because it was not there. But he learned the lesson his mother wanted him to learn. And from the next day onwards, he tried to change, but wasn't able to. It took him a lot of time to change, and finally he changed. But because of his procrastination, he lost the goal his mother told him, and thus sacrificed his dreams. Thus, if you are lazy, it may cost you your opportunities in the future. Thank you. Dhanyavadah.
Yes, very good, Vedant. The story is very nice. What happened, Soumya?
Amma, they're on mute.
Soumya, you are muted.
Oh, sorry. Oh, whatever I told about Vedant. So again, I'll repeat, Vedant, your story
Yes.
is very good. Yes, whatever may be your goal, you can never reach that if you are lazy and if you keep postponing things. That idea you brought out very well. All the three of you, Vaishnavi, Vishruta, and Vedant, I appreciate you for writing your own story instead of searching from Google and presenting some story. Very creative, and you all the three have done very well. Good. Keep it up. Others also, I want you to do like this whenever we ask you to come up with some stories with the values which we teach you. Now we are over to Lakshmi Mami again for Vishnu Sahasranama.
Before that, Monish, can you go on mute? Whenever you are asked to speak, Monish, you can unmute, okay? Otherwise, you can keep yourself muted, okay? You are able to operate that? Yeah. Yes.
Okay, now we are coming to the Bhalashruti of Vishnu Sahasranama. About 3 weeks, I think, 3 weeks back, we did 10, 11 and 12. That was to be repeated by Hasini and Vedant. Is Hasini present?
Yes, Amma.
Can you repeat 10, 11 and 12 of Bhalashruti?
Amma, like you want me to recite or you want to repeat with you, Amma?
If you, I want you to recite only. If you cannot, then you may repeat.
I'm extremely sorry, Amma. I guess I forgot.
Okay. So today you repeat, okay?
Okay.
And Vedant, how about Vedant? You can chant?
Yes, I can chant.
Okay, then let Vedant chant first. 10, 11 and 12. You can start, Vedant.
Okay. Harihi Om. वासुदेवक्षयो मर्त्यो वासुदेवपरायणः सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा याति ब्रह्म सनातनं
Bhaktanam
नावसुदेवभक्तानां
Ashubham
शुभं विद्यते क्वचित् जन्ममृत्युजरा
Vyadi
जराव्याधि भयं नैवोपजायते इमां स्तव मधय्याना श्रद्धा भक्तिसमान्वितः युज्यतात्मा सुराक्षित्न श्रीधृति स्मृतिकीर्तिभिः
Yujyedatma Sukha Kshanti
उच्चेतात्मसुखशान्ति श्रीधृतिकीर्तिभिः
Shridridhi Smriti Kirtibihi.
श्रीधृतिस्मृतिकीर्तिभिः.
Okay. Don't be in a hurry. You can do it slowly so that it will be clear. Okay. Now, Hasini, you can repeat after me. Same 3 slokas. Okay. Hasini, are you ready?
Amma, can you hear me now?
Yeah. You can repeat after me, same 3 slokas.
Okay, Amma.
Vasudevashrayo martyo.
Vasudevashrayo martyo.
Vasudeva parayanaha.
Vasudeva parayanah.
Sarva papa vishuddhatma.
Sarva papa vishuddhatma.
Yati brahma sanatanam.
Yati brahma sanatanam.
Na vasudeva bhaktanam ashubham.
Na vasudeva bhaktanam ashubham.
Vidyate kvachit.
Vidyate kyachit.
Janma mrityu jara vyadhi.
Janma vrityu jara vyadhi.
Bhayam naivopajayate.
Bhayam naivyopyajayate.
Imam stavamadhiyana.
Ivam stavamadhiyana.
Shraddha bhakti samanvitaha.
Shraddha bhakti samanvitaha.
Yujyedatma sukha kshanti.
Yujyetatma sukhakshanti.
Shridridhi smriti kirtibihi.
Sriditi sriti kirtibihi.
Okay, so you please practice this, and next week you have to chant the same 10, 11 and 12. Okay?
Okay, Amma.
Don't forget, don't be lazy as the story goes on. Huh? You
Okay,
have to
Amma.
practice. Okay. Now we will go to the 13, 14, 15 and Vaishnavi. G Vaishnavi, I think her initial G Vaishnavi is there.
Yes, Amma.
You can repeat all the three together.
Yes, Amma.
Okay. Na krodho na cha matsaryam.
Na krodho na cha matsaryam.
Na lobho na shubhamatihi.
Na lobho na shubhamatihi.
Bhavanti krita punyanam.
Bhavanti krita punyanam.
Bhaktanam purushottame.
Bhaktanam purushottame.
Na krodho na cha matsaryam.
Na krodho na cha matsaryam.
Na lobho na shubhamatihi.
Na lobho na shubhamatihi.
Bhavanti krita punyanam.
Bhavanti krita punyanam.
Bhaktanam purushottame.
Bhaktanam purushottame.
Dhyau sachandrarka nakshatrakham.
Dhyau sachandraka nakshatram.
Nakshatrakham.
Nakshatrakam.
Disho bhurmahodadihi.
Disho bhurmahadodatihi.
Mahodadihi.
Mahodadihi.
Vasudevasya viryena.
Vasudevasya viryena.
Vidritani mahatmanaha.
Vidrutani mahatmanaha.
Dhyau sachandrarka nakshatrakham.
Dhyau sachandrarka nakshatrakam.
Disho bhurmahodadihi.
Disho bhurmahadodadihi.
Disho bhurmahodadihi.
Disho bhurmahadodadihi.
Vasudevasya viryena.
Vasudevasya viryena.
Vidritani mahatmanaha.
Vidrutani mahatmanaha.
Sasurasura gandharvam.
Sasurasura gandharvam.
Sayakshoragarakshasam.
सयक्षोरगराक्षसम्
जगद्वशे वर्ततेदम्
जगद्वशे वर्ततेदम्
कृष्णस्य सचराचरम्
कृष्णस्य सचराचरम्
ससुरासुरगन्धर्वम्
ससुरासुरगन्धर्वम्
चयक्षोरगराक्षसम्
सयक्षोरगराक्षसम्
जगद्वशे वर्ततेदम्
जगद्वशे वर्ततेदम्
कृष्णस्य सचराचरम्
कृष्णस्य सचराचरम्.
Thank you. You practice these 3 slokas and next week you can chant. Okay. Now one more volunteer, same 3 slokas. Who will repeat after me?
V. Vaishnavi.
V. Vaishnavi. I think you can chant yourself.
Yes, Amma.
Then you chant.
न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे द्यौसचन्द्रार्कनक्षत्र खं दिशो भूर्महोदधिः वासुदेवस्य वीर्येण विधृतानि महात्मनः ससुरासुरगन्धर्वं सयक्षोरगराक्षसं जगद्वशे वर्ततेदं कृष्णस्य सचराचरम्.
Excellent, Vaishnavi. Very beautiful. Nice. Thank you. Now again, over to Sudha ma'am.
Hello, children. So we will start with a short quiz or more of a word guessing game. Okay, the words will mostly be Sanskrit words related to whatever we've been speaking over, in the classes. So it's simple. So first 2 3 questions I will ask the junior students. So we have Grahit, Samrita, Junior Vedant, and who else is belongs to our junior category, so they can attempt the questions. Rakshita,
Monish.
okay, Monish also. Okay, so some easy questions. I'll give you the letter that the word starts with, and I'll also give you a clue or a hint to identify that word. I will call out the person who has to answer, so don't shout out the answers. This word starts with a starts with V, usually an animal or a bird, and it denotes the mode of transport of our Hindu gods and goddesses. So, who wants to try?
Amma, can you repeat it? I could not. Our voice, your voice was breaking.
This word starts with the letter V. Okay? Usually an animal or bird, denotes the mode of transport of our Hindu gods and goddesses. Who is going to try? Quick.
Amma, my brother raised.
Grahit. Grahit?
The brother.
Grahit?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Answer.
Vishnu. Lord Vishnu.
No, we are talking about animal or bird. No, okay.
Mode of
Vedant.
transport.
Junior
Vahana.
Vahana. So we spoke about Vahanas, right? Recently. So the word is Vahana. Very good. Next question. This word starts with T and is a place of worship.
Makena.
Who is going to say? Samrita, you have raised your hand. Unmute yourself.
Amma, can you repeat?
This word starts with T, letter T, and is a place of worship. This is an English word.
This one.
Okay, Rakshita has raised her hand. Rakshita's brother, I think.
Amma, temple.
Very good. Okay, the next one. This word starts with the letter P. Okay, starts with the letter P and is something that is offered to God, usually a food item. Very easy. Who's going to tell?
Ma'am, prasad.
Okay, Prasadam. Junior Vedant is saying it's Prasadam. So this you all know. Okay. Okay, so next one, we'll let others also attempt. This word starts with the letter B, okay, B, and denotes love and devotion towards God.
Amma, this is Lasya. Can I tell?
Yes, Lasya.
Bhakti.
Very good. That's Bhakti. The next one. This word starts with the letter P. Okay, again, letter P. And we do this to show our respect and gratitude to God.
Amma,
Amma, can Kushi say?
this is Nitika.
Nitika.
Can I say? Can
Nitika.
Kushi say?
Nitika.
Pooja.
Very good. It's Pooja.
Amma, isn't this a question for juniors?
No, everybody's, it's open for everybody now with
Okay. I thought it.
yeah. I told no, maybe others can also attempt. Okay. So now this word starts with the letter S. Okay, letter S, and it means eternal. And our religion is also known by this. Somebody was not answered.
Sanatana Dharma. Amma, can Kushi say?
Virat, you can only say your name first. After that, we call.
sorry.
Okay,
Sorry,
good.
sorry.
Yes, Virat is good. He has answered Sanatana Dharma, right? And this word starts with the letter V. Okay, letter V, and denotes the sacred scriptures on which our dharma is based.
Amma, can I draw? Lasya,
Amma,
can
this
I
is
say?
Bold,
Amma, this is Hasini.
Hasini. Hasini.
Amma Vedas.
Very good. This word, next one, okay? This word starts with the letter Y. It is a combination of physical, mental, and spiritual practices that helps us
Amma,
stay
this is
healthy.
Hasini.
Amma, this is Nitika.
Amma, this is G Vaishnavi.
We'll give chance to Samrita.
Lasya.
Samrita, because others will give chance to Samrita.
Can you repeat the?
Samrita, you should have listened to the question. We'll give it to the next person. Who else wants to answer?
Amma, this is Lasya. Can I tell?
Amma, this is
Amma, this is Lasya. Can I tell?
Anybody else?
Amma, this is Deepika. Can I tell?
V Vaishnavi.
Amma, is it yoga?
Yes, it is yoga. Very good. The next one. Okay, this word starts with the letter U. Okay, letter U. It is a vow often taken to abstain oneself from having food, to restrict oneself from having food. This is a vow taken. This word starts with the letter U.
Amma, can I
Amma,
send it?
this is Vaishnavi.
Sai.
Oh, Upamasam.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So next word starts with again Y. Okay. This denotes the duties to be performed in our daily lives as an act of gratitude. It's also prescribed in our Vedic scriptures.
Amma,
This
can I say I'm
word-
Vedant?
Vedant.
It's called Yagna.
Very good. So we learned Panchamahayajnas, right? Very good. Very good. Okay. Now next one is easy. This word starts again with letter B. Okay, and is a devotional song sung in praise of God.
Amma, this is Nitika.
Amma, can Kushi say?
Virat.
Can Kushi?
Okay, sorry, Kushi, sorry, Virat. Kushi has not got a chance. This is Kushi.
Vakrat.
No,
Amma,
Kushi.
this
Okay.
is
Virat.
Nitika.
Virat.
Hania. Can I tell?
Virat.
Amma, V, right?
B. Okay, Bhajan. Very good. Okay, so now we have go to the last question. This word starts with the letter T. Okay, T for tiger. It's a mark worn usually on the forehead by.
Nitika.
Amma, can I Virat? Oh, this is Hasini.
Ma'am, this is Samrita.
Nitika.
It's Tilak.
Yes, Tilak. Good, you all attempted well.
And today we are going to talk about tilak only. That why do we wear tilak on the forehead? Mostly our Sanatana Dharma, it's a practice. Even boys, not only girls, you have to put some mark of this on your forehead. So can anybody tell why should we wear this tilak?
Amma, this is Lasya. Can I tell?
Okay.
Amma, my father says that if we put kumkum on our forehead, it attracts vitamins from the sun.
But there are health benefits also. Actually, when we wear tilak, whether it is namam or vibhuti, what kumkum, whatever it is, we feel there is some connection with God. We feel sanctified. We feel purified. So what happens? We feel that God's blessing is there with us. And when you feel that connection with God, you will not feel like doing any wrong things. You will be motivated to do only good things. And you will have only wise decisions. There are going to be so many benefits. We'll be discussing them afterwards also. You feel that you are blessed by God. There is some blessing always there with you. God's blessing is there with you. You will feel if you put the tilak on your forehead. And others also, when people having tilak are respected by others because they consider you as a religious person, they also respect you. So it brings auspiciousness. That is also a feeling. So it's a mark of identity for people. See, when you see a person with the turban, you identify him as a Sikh. Like that, people wearing tilak, you will know that you are a follower of a Sanatana Dharma.
Okay. So when you see this mark tilak on someone's forehead, it also indicates their affinity towards which god. So such kind of information also you get. Okay. So there are different types of tilaks. Okay, we'll see some of them here. Do you know what this is?
Amma, this is last year, can I tell?
Yes.
Amma, this is called a namam.
Yeah, so in Tamil Nadu, I think they call it Namam, and Virat also mentioned that. What did you say, Virat?
Krishnamurti.
Vishnumurti. Okay, so this is called Urdhva Pundra. So this is a vertical, usually a vertical mark. Okay, there are different variations to this. Usually associated, Lord Vishnu applies this. So this is associated with Vishnu Bhakts, and it's usually a vertical line, either using vermilion or sandalwood paste, because sandalwood paste it gives coolness, right? It gives keeps your forehead cool. So they use sandalwood paste or vermilion powder to do this mark. It's called Urdhva Pundra, and usually worn by devotees of Lord Vishnu. Okay, so this one, you have all seen this, right? We all use this in.
Amma, excuse me, ma'am.
Amma, didn't he already give the answer?
So no, Sai, tell.
Amma, didn't he already give the answer beside?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. But do you know what you call in your own languages? I wanted to know.
Okay, that.
What do you identify this with?
Amma, Hania wants to tell.
Can I
Yes,
tell?
Hania. Yes, Hania.
Pattai they will tell, ma'am.
Yeah, this called patay. These are three horizontal lines. Okay, usually worn by devotees of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva himself is known to apply vibhuti, right? It's vibhuti is the ashes from sacred, where we're doing sacred fires, the remains of that ashes or vibhuti. It is called. It is made of that, and these are three horizontal lines worn on the forehead. And Shiva is known to even apply it all over his body. Many people apply it. Usually, it is worn on the forehead, and usually when you wear it, it's kind of a kavach, right? Kind of a protection that it gives you. People also consume vibhuti in a very small quantity. Again, when they have some illness, they believe that a small quantity, if they consume vibhuti, they'll be well. So this is called tripundra. Okay, so this is one form of tilak. There is another form of tilak. This is in U shape, usually worn. It's a chandan tilak, usually worn in, again, sandalwood paste is used, and this is worn by Krishna devotees. You would have seen ISKCON devotees also wear it, and there is a small. This is extended beneath, right? There's a small leaf-like. A symbol that is extended beneath that U shape, that is for
Amma, it
Tulasi.
is Tulsi.
Lord Krishna is favorite, he likes Tulsi, right? So that indicates that. So these are the various forms of tilaks, and you could have also seen gods and goddesses, right? Their pictures, or in the temples also, they also wear these tilaks, these forms of tilaks in these shapes. Also, you can see them wearing. Okay, and next, this one is what? What is this?
Amma, this is last year, can I tell?
Yes.
Pottu.
Yeah, potto, or it is what is that material? What is it that when you
Hindi.
apply, what do you say?
Kumkum.
Kumkum.
Hindi.
Kumkum. Kumkum is nothing but vermilion powder. This usually is adorned by ladies. Whenever, even when somebody comes home, you when they leave, you give them this. So this is kumkum. Okay. So these are some of the different types of tilaks which we have seen around us. Okay. And when it is compulsory or mandatory for us to wear these tilaks, especially when it comes to pujas, festivals, when you go to temple. So such occasions it is mandatory that we wear such things. So what are the other occasions where we wear such tilaks? Can you think of some of the occasions when you wear these tilaks?
Um, every day.
Every day is
You're
good.
supposed to wear every day, but especially some occasions. Any
Amma,
Festivals.
Amma, this is me, Grahit. Ma'am, while I go to school, I always wear kumkum and go to school.
very good. When you go to school, yes.
Yeah, ma'am. I'll just
Amma,
put kumkum and pray to God and I'll go.
Very
Very
good,
good.
Grahit.
Amma,
Amma,
Yes,
Amma,
Hasni.
Amma, like before any occasions, maybe ceremony,
When you
something.
start, yeah, before when you go on a journey, you pray to God, apply vibhuti, and go. And in earlier days, when warriors and soldiers they used to go for war, right? That time also, their mother or wife they used to apply tilak. It is like saying all the best, right? When you do your exams, go for exams. It's like telling like that. So in such a case, during festivals also, and even during Raksha Bandhan or Bhai Dooj kind of festivals, when they do, again the sister applies tilak on brother's forehead. Yes, Vaishnavi, you raised your hand. You want to say something?
No, I raised the hand for answering the questions.
Okay, fine. So these are many occasions when you apply.
Actually, it is supposed to bring good luck. That's why, especially even on other days, if you don't apply vibhuti, when you go for exam or interview, people wear this vibhuti. And as she said, traveling also, we believe that it protects us. And when we do puja also, you know that five-step puja, we apply this chandan and kumkum on the idol or the picture of God. For God also, we usually apply, we saying gandha dharayami, we put chandanam, haridra, churnam, sabanpayami, then we put vibhuti. And when you go to temple, along with other chakra pongal, puliyodara, prasadams, what is the most important prasadam, in the temple, what you get?
Pulihara, laddu.
That is all eating, leave that. Vibhuti kumkum we get, that is a most important thing in the temple. Whenever you go to temple, if it is a Shiva temple, you get vibhuti. In Amar Samanidhi, you get kumkum. Otherwise, chandan. We bring it carefully to home and preserve that also. So in temple also it is given. And applying tilak is done as a puja, as a ritual. So you have to do it only after taking bath. And in the right ring finger, that is there are certain practice followed there. Right ring finger, you take it and apply it in your forehead. And sometimes some mantras are also chanted along with that. There is one mantra which is generally chanted. Chandanasya mahat punyam pavitram papanashanam apadam harate nityam lakshmi tishtadi sarvada. That meaning that it brings auspiciousness, it protects you, and Lakshmi resides there where you put your tilak like that. There are so many more mantras. And the Vaishnavas, they usually say Keshavaya Namaha, Narayanaya Namaha. And Saivais, when they apply that Tripunda Vibhuti, they say Om Namah Shivaya. So all the spiritual practice, it has been there for so many years, ancient days, they have been in the practice. So it all has some significance. It is not just like that. Our elders are asking us to do putting this. You have scientific, spiritual, and health benefits. You must know about these things. See, when you put chandan in your forehead, even if it gets dried, it gives cooling effects. That cooling effects calms you and it will not allow you to go in any wrong way. It gives you that feeling of protection that God, see our body, we believe God resides in our body. So our body itself is like a temple. So you are applying that chandan on your forehead means you feel you are protected. So that will give you confidence. You will go only in the right way. So that will relieve your mental stress. So when you are calm and your mental stress is relieved, it is not there, you will not get headache. It even cures sinus trouble, they say, and sleeplessness will not be there. Fatigue will not be there. So many health benefits are there when you apply this chandan in your forehead. And vibhuti also, they believe it prevents radiation from bad things. Radiation it prevents and it shields your brain. And kumkum is made of lime and this turmeric. They say it acts like an antiseptic. Nowadays we all put on that stick on bindis. They don't have any benefits. So these chandan, vibhuti, kungum, all these have such benefits. And another important thing I want you to know, this tilak which you put in your forehead, this chandan tilak, it is called third eye. Third eye means it is put. How do you put the tilak? You press with your, see that lady, how she is pressing there to put the tilak. So what happens? There is in our body there are 7 chakras. Chakras, you know, are energy bodies. They are connected with some important organs and nerve cells. When you energize these chakras, you get some positive energy. Mentally, physically, emotionally, you are getting positive effects by activating this chakra. So in your forehead, that chakra is called Agya chakra. Your pituitary gland and so many nerves connecting your brain are situated there. So when you press that place while applying tilak, it gets activated. As a result, you become wise, you become more intuitive, and you get energy. Everything happens positively by applying the tilak in that particular place. Intuition, wisdom, awareness, alertness, spiritual awareness, everything improves by putting the tilak in that Agya chakra, which is your forehead. Our ancestors have prescribed all these habits, knowing about all these scientific effects also in so many years back. How great they were.
So we heard from Grahit that he wears vibhuti and kumkum daily praying before going to school. So how many of you have the habit of wearing the tilak in any form, bindi or all these things on a daily basis, at least on a daily basis? Nitika wears it daily. Okay, very good. Who else wears it? Kushi wears it daily. Very good. Yes, Vaishnavi, Chinmayi, Desika, they all wear it daily. Virat does, Hasini does. So it's very nice to know if your school permits, right? There are some schools which may not, but if your school permits, it's always important that you carry this, wear this, and you should some of some people feel shy to wear these things in public. They feel I'll wear it at home but when I go out I will not wear, because they are shy of showcasing it outside. So, but let us see. Do you know these two people? Who are they?
Rukesh and Pragnananda.
Yeah, so they both of them are chess wizards, and
Grandmaster.
yeah, even in international forums, right? They go to international forums for competitions, but they do not shy away from wearing vibhuti and presenting themselves and their culture, and showcasing their dharma to the outer world. So that way we should also be not shy about what we are. We should take a stand. We should be stand for what we are, never shy away from wearing, because these things are given to us by our ancestors, our from our Vedas. So many there are so many reasons for such things being there. Okay, so we should continue to apply tilak, if not on a regular basis, at least during pujas and many occasions, we should always try to wear. Okay, so that's all we had about
Amma, this is Nitika. Can I say something?
Yes.
yes,
Okay,
Nitika.
Nitika, what do you want to say?
Um, Gukesh is juniors world number 1 and open world number 5. But every chess game he puts bottu and only goes.
Hmm.
Okay. No.
Ah. Okay, so now over to Hema ma'am for next session.
That was very informative on deluxe or pottus that we place on our forehead. And I learned a lot. Thank you to both Sudha and Soumya ma'am. And we will go ahead with the same theme. I'm going to share a small story on this tilak that we put on our forehead and a small quiz based on that, right? So I'll just share the. This is about a story about a small kingdom where there was a young prince in a kingdom who was very observant. He used to see things going on around him. His father, the king, his mother, and he had a guru. He had a teacher who used to instruct him on all things. So this story is about wisdom and tradition. The story of the little prince and the tilak. Yeah. So a long time ago in the kingdom of Shantipur, there was a small young prince called Dev. And Dev was a very observant. He was very curious. I told you that he loved learning new things. He loved asking questions. And one morning he noticed the priest was applying tilak. You know, they after the puja, probably the tilak was applied on the forehead of his parents, the king and queen, and later on his head also. So Dev immediately thought and asked his guru, why do they do that? Why are they putting this red colored and this white colored sandal paste on the forehead? The teacher answered and he said that tilak is not just on the forehead for decoration. It's a symbol of wisdom, courage, and blessings. Like you learned through with Soumya ma'am and Sudha ma'am, it is placed between the eyebrows and we put it with pressure. We apply it with slight pressure. So people usually say, the wise people say that this is the place where the mind's energy is the strongest. So we keep it covered. One is to protect it and we pressure it to energize it or revitalize it. So it helps us to think clearly. And also when we do this every day, morning and evening after washing our faces, we put a tilak, we feel connected to God. So he was very happy. The prince learned about this. One day, the neighboring kingdom, across the river, there was a neighboring kingdom. And they wanted this river, this life-giving river, which flew through the kingdom. And the neighboring king challenged Shantipur, the king, with a challenge that I'm going to pose a riddle in front of you. If you fail to answer the riddle, you will lose this river. This river will become ours. At present, they both were sharing, and which is how it should be. But he says they were greedy. They wanted the river for themselves. The riddle was, what makes the invisible be felt and the ordinary become extraordinary? So everybody was asked, all the wise men were called, and this question was put in the court, in the darbar of the king. But nobody could answer this question. What makes the invisible be felt and the ordinary become extraordinary? So they kept thinking about it. They could not bring up the answer. The king and queen were quite worried that are we going to lose our precious life-giving river to the neighboring kingdom? Prince Dev also started applying his brain. He started thinking about this. You know, he's a prince after all. He used to save his kingdom. So he suddenly remembered one day what his guru had told him about the tilak or the pottu which he put on the forehead. And he gets the answer. And he goes to his parents and he tells them, I think I have one answer for this riddle, and that is the tilak makes the invisible be felt. When we apply a tilak, it reminds us the power of wisdom and blessing that we cannot see. But once we put it on, we can feel it. We can feel the blessings and the wisdom which is given to us by our tradition and our heritage, by the simple act of putting on a tilak. And once we get the courage and the wisdom that, boost our inner confidence gets up, so ordinary person becomes extraordinary. So this was what the reasoning, brilliant reasoning given by this boy, out of box thinking. The king and queen agreed and thought, yeah, this could be the answer. They went and gave this answer to the rival king. The answer was accepted, and the Shantipur's river was saved. The rival kingdom even praised this young boy for the beautiful out-of-box thinking and the way he has connected his cultural heritage to the answer. From that day on, Prince Dev started wearing the tilak every day. He would not wait for somebody to come and put the tilak on him. On his own, he would get up after his bath. He would put on a tilak and remind himself of the invisible things which are wisdom, kindness, and strength, which would come in front of him and he would feel it forever, for every day, right? So tilak is not just a mark that it's put on the forehead. It reminds us to stay wise, strong, and connected to the good things in life. Okay, so now we go ahead to the quiz time, right? So, first question for the juniors. Okay, juniors, be ready. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, very good. First question. What is the name of the little prince in the story?
Can I say
Can I
Samrita?
Rakshita?
Yes, yes.
Dev.
Amma
Dev.
Rakshita.
Dev.
Dave, very good, Samrita. Again for juniors, what did the prince notice on his parents' forehead? Who will
Amma, can
answer?
I say Rakshita?
Rakshita,
Ma'am, can I say
Tilak.
you noticed a tilak. Very good. Senior children, who explained the meaning of the tilak to Prince Dev? And I add to it, what did he explain?
Amma, this is
Amma,
last
this
year.
is
Lasya,
Virat.
Lasya.
The guru of the prince, the guru of Prince Dev explained it to him, and the guru told him that the tilak is not just a mark; it's a symbol of wisdom and courage.
Yes, very good. Anybody else? Virat, you want to answer anything different?
Amma, it's something similar.
Similar? Okay. Okay, but even then you answer.
Okay, the Guru explained the meaning of Tilak to Prince Dev. The Guru talked about how it was a symbol of wisdom and feeling connected towards the Ishvara.
Hmm. Okay, thank you. Very nice. Okay, now this is for the senior children. What was the riddle? Yeah, I just want a question. What is the riddle that the neighboring kingdom asked?
Amma, this is
Amma, can
Amma,
I
this
Virat?
is
Amma,
Desika.
can I?
Can I Virat? Can I Virat?
This is Desika.
Desika.
Amma, the neighboring kingdom asked the riddle that what makes an invisible be felt and an ordinary extraordinary.
Come extraordinary. Very good. What is invisible that can be and from ordinary to extraordinary? Excellent. Very good. Next, senior children, what was the prince's answer?
Amma, this is Desika.
Virat.
Amma, this is Vaishnavi. Can I
Nitika.
Vaishnavi?
Hania wants to tell.
Vaishnavi, let's Vaishnavi asked first. Okay,
The
Vaishnavi.
prince told his parents that the answer could be tilak, as it makes when we apply tilak on our forehead, it makes us connect. It has a connection to God and makes us wisdom and
What is the invisible
gives us
part?
courage.
Invisible, which we cannot see. Those qualities.
The
Courage.
power which is inside.
Yes. And what becomes extraordinary? Extraordinary?
The ordinary person.
Yeah,
That is us.
Anybody else would like to answer this question? Hania wanted to answer something? Hanshit is typing the answers. Very good, Hanshit. Thank you.
I don't
Hania,
have any
you answer this?
answer. Amma, she wanted to tell the same thing.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Next.
3 minutes.
What did Prince Dev say reminded the people of? Tilak reminded the people of.
Amma, shall I tell me Vaishnavi?
Vaishnavi, yes.
Tilak, the wise people who they were thinking out of the box but did not notice the tilak were very honest, but they thought that we should always respect our tradition.
Yeah, but when you put the tilak, what do people get remembered? What do they start remembering?
Their culture and traditions.
Very good culture, heritage, the strength that they have, the devotion towards God. Very good. What does the tilak symbolize in Indian culture? Already the previous session has been told to you. Can anybody tell me about it?
Amma, this is Hasini.
Hasini?
Amma, it tells like it is the wisdom and our tradition.
Yes, a tradition, the center of in the culture it says that it religion probably it is focused towards certain religions, but different types of tilaks.
Can I tell?
Yes.
It's
Anybody else?
it's connected to a wisdom, Amma.
Wisdom, yes, it's also connected to the center of wisdom in our forehead. Correct. Okay, why do some people believe that tilak should be placed between the eyebrows?
Amma, can I, Virat?
Yes, Virat.
Amma, if there's a chakra right between the eyebrows, which will be like enhanced once the tilak is placed.
Yeah, and as ma'am said in the previous session, when you apply little pressure over here with the forefinger or the thumb, and so someone else puts for us, it is activated. Anybody else wants to answer the last question? Why are we putting a tilak in the center of our forehead?
Amma, this is Lasya. Can I tell?
Yes.
Amma, because the seventh chakra is between the eyebrows, Amma. So when we press it, the connection between us and God is created.
Yeah, yes, very nice. So it is one's own perspective how we can give respect to this cultural heritage. It is a cultural tradition that is being followed, and certain scientific reasons also there behind it, right? Okay, thank you, children, for a wonderful interaction. Now I ask Lakshmi ma'am to the closing prayers.
So today's session, you have learned so many things. Okay, very useful things. Do remember and accordingly act. Okay. Now let us close. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasor Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, children.
Thank you, Amma. Bye, Amma.
Thank you, Amma. Bye.
Amma.
Thank you, Amma. Bye.